Hi, good morning, guys, and welcome to Gardening Time. Today I am going to be putting up some of our Halloween decorations, namely our Lemax Spookytown Village. So every year I use our foyer table to set the village up on. And so what I'll have to do first is take everything off the table and make way for, this is our the pieces to the village here. This is a container box that has 3 sides and a top to it. So that's what the village actually sits in. This is a foam platform that I use. I painted it, and that's what I use to put all the village buildings and accessories on. And then this is the houses and other buildings that I have. And then in this box here, I've got the adapters and other accessories that go along with the village. So we'll go ahead and get started. And one thing I will add is at the very end, once I have everything, the village all put up, I'll show you at the very end what it looks like with the lights off, or, you know, our lights turned off and the village lights and everything on and working. So you'll get to see what it all looks like at nighttime. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I just went ahead and put together the box that will house the village. So this is a custom made box. My husband was the one that created it, and it's made completely of wood. And so it's got the top, it's got the three sides, and then the bottom. And obviously I painted it all black. And then I also painted the mural that you see on the back there as well. And there are 3 holes in the back, and those are so that we can pull in the electrical wiring that houses, or that is for the buildings and other accessories. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add the platform, and then we'll start adding the buildings and other accessories. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I finished setting it up. So I'm going to show you what it looks like right now with the lights on. I'm going to zoom in here. You can see everything. So back here we've got a clock tower in the back, and in front of that you have a spooky cemetery. On my platform you can see I have a little trail that all the trick-or-treaters are following, and that trail starts back here. So if we started with the trail, you can see a trick-or-treater there running. She's running from a mummy. I don't see if you can see the mummy. There's the mummy. Yep. And so in the back there we have Wanda's Wicked Cupcakes. And along the path where the trick-or-treaters are, we have a witch handing out free apples. In the back layer, see if you can see there. There you go. You've got a wicked cuckoo clock. And then you also have the witch's tower. And you can see the witches up above there spinning around on their brooms. And then behind the witch selling apples, you have broom rides. And you can see a witch there with her wand, and then another witch that is riding, soaring into the air on her broom. Then over here on the trail in the front, you've got your trick-or-treaters. One of them is at a popcorn stand getting some popcorn, and then you have another trick-or-treater, a little ghost, and he is raising his arms up to a spooky clown with some balloons. And then behind that you have a pumpkin patch / cemetery with a scarecrow that is raising a axe to some crows that are flying over his head. And then behind that you have 2 haunted houses. And then up here you've got a moon. And then over in this corner on this side, you've got some trick-or-treaters, and you've got a candy corner where they're selling candy corn, and you've got a little trick-or-treater walking up to that. Then on the path, it leads upwards to the second platform, and you can see a little Dracula trick-or-treater raising his arms and running towards the real Dracula with his arms wide open. And then behind that, you have the creepy cemetery. And then behind that, you have the clock tower. All right, guys, so that is it. I'm gonna, tonight when it gets dark, I'm gonna show you guys, give you a tour of what it looks like with all the lights out. Okay guys, I just finished setting up my Spookytown village, and I've got everything plugged in, and I'm going to give you a close-up tour. So that is the clock tower to the left. These are actually Pumpkin Hollow, from the Pumpkin Hollow series. One of them is Alfred's Mansion, and I'm not sure of the name on the other haunted house. Then we have the Witch's Tower, with the witches flying up above. And then this is the Haunted Cuckoo Clock. And we'll just wait for the cuckoo to come out. Okay, backing up here a little bit, I've got Wanda's Wicked Cupcakes. And over here, oops, excuse me, I have the Scarecrow patch with the spooky eyes in a haystack behind him. And then we have the spooky crypt or cemetery. Candy corner. All right, guys, well, there it is, a tour of my Lemax Spooky Village. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we'll see you all next time. All right, bye-bye.